Good evening. I've just realised how noisy my AC is, so bear with. Oh no, cable isn't long enough. It might not come through for you guys, but it's very loud for me. Much better. How's everyone doing? How we doing? Bruce and Grey Wolf. How's it going? Paint, how's it going? How's it going? I am going to be working on Big Muscle Mummy today. She's got a ginormous sword, which I will need to touch up as well by the looks of it. Be going, you know for sure this time you'll be going to Rose Quad next year? Nice. And an arm that leans on the weapon. And another arm. There were quite a few scratches in the resin for some reason, not really sure why. So I am just tidying her up, because it's important. Holy bunker fat man, the model is nice. I haven't even shown you the boobs yet, or I have, but not like... We love a big muscle mommy. I do anyway. Long ass tail as well. But she's very fragile, as all resin models are. So I'm being careful with her. Grab my little other sandy bits. How's it going? It's going. It is very hot and muggy around here at the moment, which is normally not really an issue for me, but today it's giving me a headache, so we're coping. How's it going on your side? Why do you know for sure that you're able to go to RoseCon, Grey? Need to mix a bit more green stuff. At the moment I'm just sort of filling gaps and tidying. She's a really nice sculpt, really nice print, so there isn't much that needs to be done, but because she's so large, it's very obvious when there's like a tiny little gap, so I just want to make sure that she's tidy. And because she's large, she comes with this really cool base as well. Like so. So yeah, I'm excited to work on her because I've never done anything this large before, so it's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. Just gonna be very, very interestingly mixing my green stuff. Oh, I finished Dryka the other night. Dryka Hamadreth. So she's done now. Who? What? I mean, sure. What did she say? Who is she? Me, probably? Why? What did I say? I am confused. It's a bit annoying because I thought I'd mostly finished gap filling, but I just... Oh, never had one this big before. I've never done one this big before is what I said I thought, but yes. Same difference. Self-bonk, that's fair. I think you deserve it. It looks nearly there. I have to grab my spudgers. Spudgers! They're all very, very floppy spudgers. I can hear my drink bubbling away, which is, I guess, quite nice. I'm being really, really careful because I'm really worried I'll like put something heavy on top of something fragile, so... Why these are, I mean, it looks like they're almost layer lines, but like your ego, very fragile. I hadn't noticed that. You shouldn't tell people these things. They don't know until you tell them. Oh, I haven't brought out any new gloves. Pooh. It's not you being silly. Okay, good. This is really useful. This is like sander. It's a sanding sponge. You can just cut a small piece off and. I'm gonna have to put like. Let's go with the medium. I like this stuff. It's like it's a bit like what's it called? Oh my god, why can I not think of the name? Like Sprugu. There we go. but pre-made, I guess. I like to test out new hobby things, and this was one of those things that are at the store next to where I work. Am I going to? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Yeah, they're like a model train shop, and they sell these really random hobby-related things. So it's nice to sometimes pick something up that you haven't tried before, just to test it out. And some of them are really useful, others are less useful. I think these are... Yeah, they are, aren't they? Tiny little support marks. Fortunately, with temperatures like these, it all dries really quickly. So once I'm done with tidying up the rest, this will be dry enough to sand and carry on. And we'll do a little airbrush prime. I mean, it's already been primed once, which then very nicely highlights the issues that you don't see when it's just flat resin, so... It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but I want it to be nice. Because it's so large, people will be in its face, I think, and I don't want it to be like, oh, why is there marks there? I think that'll do. Gloopy. Oh man, I'm so into my Pokemon at the moment. I feel like a proper nerd, which is... I am, obviously. So, that's alright. No idea what that is, but we're filling it. That looks good to me. Cool. Arms are fine until they are on. Let's add a little bit more here because I know I have some gaps in the hair. Oh, I may need the thick one for this. This is medium putty, but I might grab the thick one for that bigger gap there. I did put some green stuff for greeny pot in here already, so this is the top one isn't super problematic. It's the side one that's quite wide. She has a slit on the side, a gap, a gash. Should probably turn the extractor fan on. So, what is everyone up to tonight? Anyone doing anything fun? It feels like everyone is slowly melting into a puddle of goo today. Going to have to actually fill this gap, I'm afraid. Anyone working on anything, or are we all just ignoring the hobby for the evening, which is very fair. Hoping I'll be able to get away with doing this without adding super glue in there, but it might be a challenge. The guy I commission painted Commander Shadow Sun for, he came back to me the other day and he was like, do you want to have a think about the next thing you want to do for me? It's like, why am I thinking about this? But sure. It's like, yeah, he wanted like another Tau project for a commission. And he was like, I don't really have any Kroot, so maybe like the Kroot Combat Patrol. And I said, yeah, that'd be really, really cool. I'd love to do Kroot. I've never done Kroot, and they're cool. To be honest, I like to paint any old Tau stuff. It's all pretty cool to me, so I was like, yeah, go on then. And he picked up the Combat Patrol, and then today, this was 3 days ago, today, there was a post that cancelled, or like essentially deleted all of the Kroot Combat Patrols, and I think most of the Tau. There's not very much Tau left. I think there's like 1 or 2 Combat Patrols options left. He still wants the units, so he said he still wants me to paint them for him. So I'll have to go through the box to find out what's actually in it, so I can give him an accurate price for it. I can't believe that 3 days between this would be cool, do this, and Games Workshop going, nah, you know what, mate, we're not doing that shit. You and your Combat Patrol can suck it. So yeah, that was funny. Am I really going to have to super glue this? Cringe. I went back to the Netherlands this weekend for, well, sort of combined my mum's birthday, my brother's birthday, and my birthday. It actually was my brother's birthday on Monday, so that's quite nice. We went out for coffee and cake on Monday. But, so I got him a little present, and he was like, oh, I really want to get you a present. Do you want to go shopping or something Sunday morning early, or maybe on Monday? I was like, I suppose, but I don't really know what I want and what I would want to bring back with me, if that makes sense. At the moment, like, I would normally say, like, oh, you got me that really nice fancy bottle of olive oil one time, and that was really, really nice, but I'm not allowed to take that with me on the plane because it's liquids. So, and I don't have I don't take checked luggage, so not an option. And he said, well, what else would you like? So, well, I'm really into Pokemon cards at the moment. He's like, well, I'll get you a Pokemon card. There's this store near my house. Oh, they're not open on Sunday or Monday. Okay, great. So instead, he has been talking with Nick about my online wish list on the card market website. And I think I'm going to get a super cute card. Because Nick was like, you should ask him for something that you would never buy for yourself because it's too expensive. Because you're just buying like cheapest cards for yourself. But if you want something that you really, really like, but you would never gift yourself because you wouldn't spend that kind of money, then that would be perfect for him. So I'm getting a really, really cute card. Nick has coordinated it all, and I'm very excited. Right, okay, this all looks messy as all hell at the moment, so we'll have to do sanding. But at least we don't have a gap anymore. And this will be dry tomorrow or something. Cool. Now, have I got areas that need sanding? Where is everyone tonight? Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those days, I think. It's too hot for people to be inside, maybe. I mean, there's not very many people online in general for on in this. Let me have a look to see how many people we have in the. No, not this. Just Twitch, please. How many people are watching miniatures and models at the moment? 704 people across the entire... Oh, it's football. It's football, that's why. I think it's football tonight. World Cup is interesting even to those people who don't normally watch football. But yeah, literally only 704 people in the miniatures and models tonight. Oh, well, people might be in the pub. Weather's nice for it if they've gone out to go watch it or something. The Netherlands played their first game on Sunday, and I watched that with my mum while we were completing a puzzle. We're doing a jigsaw puzzle, and I had the football on in the background. It was a draw against Japan. I think they always underestimate Japan. So they're not going to win. It's like, no, but they might win from me. They're not going to win the world championships. No, but they might win this match. Like, don't underestimate people because they are not. But yeah, my brother was quite happy with the result. So yeah, exactly. The underdog, the Japanese underdog. Squeak, squeak, squeak. That volleyball anime is really fun. I really enjoyed watching that. I don't think I've seen everything. I don't think I've seen all of it. I should probably rewatch it. The problem with anime, to me... Bonk, what? Oh, thank you. Is that I only ever watch anime or watch shows like that when I'm painting. Ooh, and a hydrate, and a stretch. Wow, the posture check is still broken, isn't it? I have to ask my friend how to fix it, and I keep forgetting. I should probably just turn it off temporarily, but. When I work out how to do it, I will refund you your points. I'll give you back like 1,000 because you keep trying and it never works. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Don't worry about it. That is, sorry, that was my, autism, making a weird mental link between Claire and Aaron's, cooking show and your message there. He always says, don't have this or that, don't worry about it. You can use something else. It's very good. It's a very good show. It's just YouTube. But... Stims indeed. Verbal stims, woo! More vocal stims. Number of times you have to repress them. Oh god, yeah. Like, I often forget that it's weird to do that kind of stuff, so I normally just say stuff and then realise later, like, oh, that was weird, wasn't it? Another little piece. The squeaky noise is pretty horrible. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's not squeaking at the moment. Oh, there it is. It's the opposite of ASMR. Noises that don't sound nice. Now then. Come on. I'm really hoping that once I've reprimed this, that it will look nice and smooth. Because at the moment, obviously, it looks a bit dog shit. Right. I hate the feeling of dust on my fingers, so I'm just going to rinse my hands in my water cup. Let's tidy up a little bit, make some space. And get ye old airbrush out after I wipe down my model. Because I'll need to prime. Dust free, please. Okay. Cool. Right. Keep that safe for now. Close that up. Ooh, I know, right? She's so cool. Look. She's a massive sword. Yeah, it goes alright. It's, yeah, I've done some gap filling in the areas where there was a bit of a gap between the different parts. This one, this arm's like connects perfectly, so that I can just she could wear wigs. But this arm will need a bit of filling, but I can't do that until yeah, because you can see like it fits perfectly on her hip, but then it leaves a gap here. But I need to reprime this section first. Hydrate. Thank you. Darth, my posture check thing is still broken. I don't really know why. I don't really understand. Yeah, it is odd, isn't it? I don't really... Yeah, I don't really understand why, because... Yeah, see? Sorry, I'm I'm really undignified, but I'm really uncomfortable. You know what to do? I do know what to do. Bear with. Oh, did you get the Armageddon box? It's open. I mean, are you getting it on Friday? Friday night, I should say. Saturday. I'm not getting it, but I am going to help with the launch of Armageddon. They're doing a midnight release, midnight launch at our hobby shop. So I'm going there for like 11 o'clock. The store opens midnight till 12:30. And then I'll be going back in the morning to just grab my grab the IPA. Yeah, going back in the morning to help with the actual release, which is yeah, quite cool because it's just the owner and one other guy, but it's also magic, like a magic release thing, and yeah, it's bit two big events on the same day, and it's like how are we doing this? So yeah, me and another guy were like, would you like some help? You did pre-order one earliest weekend is Sunday when the store isn't open extra for Friday and Saturday midsummer celebrations. Your army got decreased to 1,800 points from 2,000, so you need to fill it up if you want to have full games. So you figured space, yeah, why not? Why the heck not? Yeah, I'll have to finish her off later because she is still a tiny bit malleable. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. We'll prime her again later. Yeah, she there's some weird shit going on with models at the moment. I was asked to do a combat patrol commission for someone, the Kroot one, to go with the Tau army. That was 3 days ago. So the guy was like, yeah, okay, cool, I'll buy the box. And then today there was like a post online saying that now no longer exists, so there's no Kroot combat patrol anymore for Tau. I think there's 2 left. They used to have 2 different Kroot versions, but then now there's 2 in total for Tau, which is interesting. How's the Netherlands? It was really nice. It was really nice. It was, I drank more alcohol in one weekend than I did the rest of the year, which is interesting. My mum is a bad influence, clearly. Okay. So the stretch works, but the posture check doesn't. Is that right? Yeah, it's the shrimp one. I'm not a shrimp. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Netherlands. Yeah, it was really, really nice. Fuck, I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Oh, bear with. I thought I was a clever girl bringing a new roll of kitchen roll through. But it doesn't fit on my stand at the moment with all the boxes around the stand. But yeah, we went out for dinner with my mum and my brother and his girlfriend. We went and I need to move this so it doesn't get destroyed. Went out, did some shopping. We did some jigsaw puzzling. which is very exciting to those people who are not into jigsaws. But my mum and I really like it, so.
I'm not a shrimp.
Ooh, look at that. And went to see my dad, which was same as it always is, I guess. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, it was. I went out for lunch with my friend, who I only ever see when I'm in the Netherlands. Okay, how do I? I know what that looks like. I think it was just a source. I haven't again. Okay. I'm looking, yeah. Okay. 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 I can do that. I think I can do that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The hell is going on in this pot? Straightforward fix. Oh, good. Black on black. Gotta love the black on black. Sounds like I had it all. Yes, I did actually. It was nice. It was very nice. I'm absolutely knackered now, as these things go. I always feel bad for like sleeping when I'm there. Like I should be making the most of my time there. So it was like going to bed at like 1 o'clock and then waking up around 8 to go do things again. So yeah, it's and I saw a lot of people as well, which is nice, lovely, really lovely. But it's yeah, for my autism brain, it's quite full on. Funnily enough, like you always get like emails from Social Battery. Yeah, exactly that. Emails from like EasyJet to like, oh, extra busy times expected, and with the new changes to entry into the UK, waiting times are expected to be way longer. Make sure you arrive in time and everything. And I don't think I've ever been through customs quicker than this time. I had a new passport and I was worried that I was going to need like I needed to add it to my like immigration account, and I forgot that I have a new passport, so I didn't do it until Saturday evening, and I flew back on Monday afternoon. So I was well stressed. I added it. It said, "Oh, it can take up to 2 weeks for this change to be processed." I was like, "No, fuck." I received an email to say, "Confirmed. Your request has been confirmed. We have received it." at 17 past 3 in the afternoon, 18 past 3, I received an email. Thank you, your request has been processed and everything is now up to date in your account. Okay, so clearly it didn't take 2 weeks, which was lovely. But it's quite funny that they make little old me stress like that. The fuck is that? I don't want to waste paint, so I'm adding a few drops into this cup each time, and it's... I really should just go a little bit heavier on the cup filling. I had a really funny guy at customs at at Schiphol airport coming back. Like, you know how you have to wait before you get to go through the luggage control. So they put you between these little ribbon queue lines, and there was this guy standing there, just someone who works at Schiphol. He was like putting people to the correct like emptiest belts, I suppose. And he was like, English or Nederlands? And I said, both. And he said to me, ooh, fantastic, then I have a VIP queue for you, follow me! So we just him and I just walked to the very end of the like of the whole like area there. It's like, you can go over here, number 2. So I went to number 2. And he said, oh, before you go, anything, oh, Hannah, Hobby Workshop, how are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. He said, before you go, any liquids, any drugs, any alcohol? And I was like, no. He's like, shame, better luck next time. If you want some after security, I'll be at the gate. The password is patatje oorlog, which is basically a Dutch French fries, like a dish thing. So he was very strange. How's it going, Ohana? Are you alright? How was your stream this evening? Right? I thought it was amazing. I had a great time. Any drugs, any alcohol? If you want any after security, come find me. I right? It's like, yeah, I swallowed them all, mate. No, it was fantastic. So I walked up to that counter thing and I was laughing, and the guy's like, "Are you alright?" It's like, "Oh yeah, just funny guy." It's like, him, yeah. So apparently it happens a lot. Oh god. Bear with. Angles. One moment. The world absolutely needs more people like that. Sounds like the guy at Dublin Airport. You once saw a guy directing people, and one of the lads had long jean shorts on, a group of lads, and he asked him, did he get a discount on those because he was missing half his jeans. That's what you get for wearing jorts. I mean, really, who wears jorts? I suppose. A lot of people do, actually. Nothing wrong with jorts. I don't know what color her heels are. I'll have to. I mean, obviously, I'll have to look up most of her. I know she is red. Her top is white, and she wears jean shorts. But I don't actually know what color her shoes are, and I can make them quite interesting if I give them red soles. Not that you'll be able to see much of those, but I don't know if she would wear. I don't know if she's the kind of girl who would wear designer shoes, but and we're through, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Cool, 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 cool. So. I should get some more of these plastic shot glasses, really. Yeah, genuinely, like, if you work a job like that, you can be as miserable as you want, but it's not going to make anything better. Toit indeed, like a tiger. Like, why would you be miserable if you can be happy? Magyar, how's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Or am I imagining that? God, my hand is all black. You're working on yourself? Nice. How's it going? You lost 12 kilos since January. Holy moly. Baldur's Gate, what a game, and the soundtrack for it just great through and through. See, I haven't played it yet. I've been meaning to, but I know that I'll get bored. I know this is heresy, but I just don't have the attention span. 11 more to go. Wow. 12 kilos is crazy though. That's so impressive. Doom 2016 soundtrack better. How are we still spluttering? Guess I have to take you apart. Don't like that. Don't like that. I don't want to splutter. Mick Gordon intensifies. 176, you were 108 kilos, target's around 80. Jeez. see you say that. I'm worried that it would be worse for me. Because I don't have to wait for other people to do their things. Fine, be difficult. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, it's not too bad actually, it's just a tiny bit on the tip here that's a bit crusty. Play on the easiest difficulty. Combat will not take as long as you get to experience the story. Yeah, I think that's probably how I would need to play it. I would not be interested in it being difficult. I would want it to be chill and fun. You're close to 700 kilometers on your new bike since then. Whoa. Since the end of March. That is insane. And not Dutch, South German 700 kilometers. So hilly. Isopropyl alcohol in a cut. How's the meth? Not the German. Secure my locker. That'll do. Right. I know. Finland specifically has some amazing stories about meth-fueled rampages of one particular sniper. I don't know why I'm cleaning my hands. I'm about to grab red to go through the airbrush, but meth, what mess? Only old chocolate laying around. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Malevola dispatch. Google Images. She's like quite a deep but almost orangey red, isn't she? Alrighty then. Did I get my Pokemon cards? I did. I did. We don't know what happened to our awesome cards. We only know that the I got my binder, my old binder, which had probably about 220 odd quid's worth of Pokemon cards in it. Mostly in one Scyther that was near mint and like £24, £28, and 4 of the same Pikachu. I haven't been able to find a value for the Dutch Pokemon cards yet. I still need to find what they would be worth, because I've got 5 of them, I think, of Vulpix, a Seal, what else did I have? Starmie or Staryu, don't know. The brown one, I can't even remember which one of the two it is. But yeah, I don't know what the what the value of those are. You imagine. So the Dutch ones, they only the first 3 sets came out in Dutch. So, like, that makes me think that there'd be a smaller number of cards. Obviously, the Dutch cards. See, the Portuguese ones you'd still be able to use in, say, Brazil and stuff. So, in my mind, there'd be a bigger number of those made. But the Dutch cards are just Dutch. To be honest, I've only really looked on eBay for the Dutch cards because Card Market doesn't have any of the Dutch cards, and neither does Collector. Because they're first edition cards. And yeah, I can't really. Let me see which ones they were. Media. So it was this Bulbasaur, that Seal, Onyx, Staryu, and Vulpix. They're the ones that I have. TCG player. Yeah, possibly, yeah. I hadn't really thought of those. That's a good shout, I could do that. Yeah, I was very surprised that there were none on eBay, but I could only look on my phone at the time, so I haven't looked at like old auctions. But there was nothing was active when I looked. Why are you splattering? Don't do that. We don't want splatter. Very cool. That red is very nice. Okay. Legs go up there for a moment. Just realised I haven't bloody primed this freaking arm. Do I want... I still have to do the head as well. Oh, bear with. Yes, yes. Okay, that's yeah, that's fair. I think that makes sense. Like, huh, that's not too bad. Haven't done either of those. What a dingus. Sorry, you guys can't see a freaking thing of what I'm doing. Bear with. Christ. Pig's here. I feel like I kind of have to hold her until this is dry now. This is not ideal. How the hell did that happen? How am I still getting spits here and there? I need to really clean my airbrush, I think. Bet the character designers have fun with this one. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is Karlach levels of pretty red lady, isn't it? So. Oh, 100%. Big red muscle mummies. Nearly called my stream this time. Big red muscle mummies, but didn't want to attract the wrong kind of attention. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't want to make a whole new pot of the same mix just for the tail. It's fine, it's fine. Big hairy GM, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm gonna make sure she's dry before I fully squirt in the red. Yeah, I think every game needs a red muscle mama. I love a muscle mummy. You good home from work? That's what she said. Yes, exactly. To go paint, but you've been on TikTok. Oh no. The time sink. The time sink. I mean, you don't need to go paint, but I imagine you want to go paint, which is... way more important than doom scrolling. You're a fan of strong women, so am I. I mean, not in, like... Well, I suppose. I mean, if I were to go gay, that would be the kind of... Like Nicole Koonen, that lumberjack lady is amazing. Oops, I did it again. I squirted some paint, or I wasn't supposed to. We don't want a blob. You have a game Friday, you want to get some guys painted. Ah, okay, yeah, then you kind of... Prime is technically having paint on them, just a single colour. That's true. Ooh, donk. Doesn't look as good on the table though as a fully painted army. Don't be a dick, Flo. Paint properly. You're making more work for yourself than you need to. Do it right the first time. Lucian, how's it going? Yeah, I talk to myself. Especially when I'm messing up, I like to berate myself in all colorful language, usually. I know, right? They are very leggy. It's got boobs too, but the legs aren't. Uh, yeah, they're red. I don't know what's going on. I'm being a silly sausage. I need to just actually do things properly. Right, I can dry for a mo. I do love a good pair of legs. So this goes on like that. So this is the abovey. That's the abovey. Thinking I just need to up the pressure in my airbrush, but it's already at like 35 psi, so it should be alright. Yeah, but it's quite thin already. I don't want to add more. I think it's the pressure. Being quite careful with it normally, and it's should be alright. Be alright. A drop. A single drop. I've never really had any issues with paint consistency like this. And it's only like 1 or 2 drops here and there. So weird. 1.8 bars. I don't actually know what that is. Yeah, I'm at 2.4 at the moment. So must be the paint consistency that is causing me problems. Red's a bitch, you always have to thin it more than the other. That might be it then. Might be that. Because I have never airbrushed red before, so that might be why. Whatever paint you airbrush, I'd remove 1/3 of it for red. Really? That feels criminal. But you are right, I have just added a drop of thinner and it does come out smoother now, so it probably is that. Right, you go stay over there, you go dry. Because it's a me thing, you all had difficulty with red. I very much doubt it's a you thing. Like, I normally have problems with red when I just paint, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's... Cool, well, that'll do for now. Ah, sticky. Okay. Right, so her weapon. It's pink. Oh no, it's not, it's glowy. Okay. So it's plum with glow? Yeah, it is, I think. Huh. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Shake, shake, shake. Um, it's red enough to just add some purple too. We'll give that red a bit of a chance to dry properly, so I don't sit here with my airbrush for ages. Hair dryer, I mean. Droppy drop of tinner. A bit of this. Need to make sure I keep my colors here so I don't lose them. Bit of that. And maybe is this darker? Not really. See, I don't really want to darken it with grey or black because I'm just going to dull it down. But I don't really have. Maybe. Oh, contour blue is also very bright. Well, let's see how we go. Right, let's find some images and make sure that I'm not doing the wrong parts. That bit. Cool. That's interesting. It's definitely purple on white, but it's almost pinkish on over black. So let's actually add something darker then. Maybe some shyish purple contrast. Magenta pigments don't cover too well over dark surfaces, do a spray of white first. Yeah, I probably should, but I might just... because I don't have to clean my airbrush or white. That'll do. It doesn't have to be... I don't want it to be pink, it needs to be a really deep, dark purple, really, so... and then there's like bright areas that... like a glowy bit, but that can be later. Cool. Yeah, that works. That works. Cool. Cool, cool. You dry? But yeah, I absolutely will for the glowy bit. I'm not gonna sit here and try and spray that like a moron. Cool. Now... yes, I don't recommend spraying it like me, a moron. No, exactly. No, this is for, yeah, this section is just a really deep purple, and then these runy-like things, they're a glowy pink, so that will be white first, and then glowy. But let me clean out this hole first. Ooh, that sounds not very nice. It's not a hole, it's a cup. It's a cup. It doesn't have to be perfectly clean, just not. Not the deepest, darkest purple you can ever imagine. I mean, this is almost like... yeah, it is kind of reddish, I guess. Where's my cup? There's my cup. Sorry. How thin do you want to be? The answer is really freaking thin. Okay. Pull back in the hole. Cool. Clean the cup. Little cummy purple. Something about pro acrylic paints that for some reason just wants to like come out. Such nice paints, but they're a little bit enthusiastic. I know which way around the sword goes. Don't know if it matters. It does matter. Okay, so it goes that way. Cool. You should be getting yours tomorrow, your paints. Ooh, you'll have to tell me how you get on with them, because I am very curious to hear what you think of them. Like, I think they're really, really good. There's some really nice colors in there. What did you pick up? I mean, maybe a picture when they're in. Because the answer is yes, I do, but I also know that I won't like. I'm very bad with names of things. I just look at the shelf and I think, oh, that looks nice, and then I grab that. Did you go for like a bunch of basics and then, or was there a set that you picked up? It's like a nosebleed, the tissue. Well, 35 various ones, but you did take the time to actually look through and evaluate what you use mostly currently and try to match as well as you could and add. Ooh, nice. I mean, you already have the bold titanium white, don't you? That's like a must-have, in my opinion. In me humbly opinion. Rich gold and bright gold. See, I don't have any of the metallics of Procryl, so you'll have to let me know what you think of those. I picked up the like Louise Sugden's set, so all the ridiculous bright colors, which I never use. Rich Gold's probably the nicest TMM you've ever used. Really? Even have you tried the new Vallejo ones? And we have the Ninjon set and the Vince Venturella set. And then there's a few loose ones. Rich Gold's better. Wow. That's a claim. That is one hell of a claim. Just for my own sanity. Payne's Grey from the Vince. Yeah, pretty sure I have that. Yeah, I do have that. It's like a bluish grey. It's really nice. How are you doing, Bill? You alright? Yeah, we've got. I must admit, I like the Ninjon set as well. Some nice paints in there. I do like the green from Louise's set. So yeah, they're all great, to be honest. Like, am I just being? You have all the Pro Acryl paints. Wow. I am not super rich, so I do not have all the Pro Acryl paints. But I have a nice mixture of a lot of different paints, so I'm rich where it matters. The flesh tones, yeah, I have a couple of those. Screenshot the list and send it over in Discord. Ooh, nice. Oh shit, what the fuck? Pardon my French. You know what else is a filthy habit? Sticking your elbow in your painting napkins. Bacon, how you doing? Waiting for Paint to come lick you. He was around earlier. Hair dryer. Your Knight Castellan shot a fetid blow drone and dealt a nice even 50 damage to it. Oh, that is... yeah. Sucks to be Nurgle. Bet he farther before he died, yeah. The thing is like 10 hit points. Just a volcano lance. Oh, Jesus. So, what you're saying is it was a massive overkill. Pretty easy to do 3D print, only 2 bits needed reprinting. Yeah, it's a really good, really nice model, to be honest. I've had to fill a few small gaps, but that's more because I know that I'll be... Like, if this was just a quick paint job, I probably wouldn't worry. Fancy Sushi Kitty! Welcome, Raiders! Come on in! Hi Nivian, how are you doing? How was Mythic Plus? Sushi, how was your stream? How did it go? Oh, thank you for the follow. Let me just give you a follow back. Pretty sure I haven't done that yet. The sushi bot is here. Follow. I love sushi. I had sushi for lunch this afternoon. It wasn't like fancy sushi or anything like that, but it was sushi. I think this is a sign to stop spraying. A small clog on my airbrush. Actually, that looks really good. Keys were good. You got 3k. Whoa, you timed to 14 seat. Holy moly. Definitely going well then. GM suggested me today. That's really kind. He was here earlier. Oh, you were double streaming. Nice. Thank you. That's really kind of you. I really appreciate that, GM. What was that? I got to cast Crawl and Tomato and flash it back with Snapmaster Mage in a game of Commander this evening. Ooh, that does sound... That sounds horrible. I have no idea what happened, but I'm glad that that was something that you were excited about. Stream went good. You got the Gundam almost finished with a new paint job. Awesome. Do you have any pictures you can share? Or an Instagram that we can go have a look at? Or like... I don't really have a setup to show on stream, but I can most certainly go have a peek and throw a follow and stuff like that. Right, this doesn't have to be perfect because I will be doing more red. Are you one of those people who builds Gundam and then paints and like tidies it up and stuff? Because it always looks really cool. Not yet. You're so bad at the improv. Same. I don't like showing the ugly face. 3/4 of your painting process. You shut your mouth hole, mister. 90% of your frickin' model is always beautiful. Or do you only post the in progress pictures of things that are nearly finished? Is that what you do? Like, oh, this is in progress. I still have like 5 minutes left. You paint all the Gundam and 40k mods and make them very sparkly. Ooh, nice. Girly pop. I like a good girly pop. That's the last one you don't have. How can this be this clean already? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I also hate my hands being this painty. Nivian, can you remind me to bring like a handful of gloves back to the garage later? Or tomorrow, or whenever I go in here next? Because I hate sticky hands. This is like triggers my my tism. Also, like, oh, I wonder how my airbrush is spraying. Spray it on my arm instead of on my bloody tissue in front of me. What a dingus. It's like, oh, this is nearly done. I mean, it's in progress still, but it's nearly done. Like, you evil bastard, you make us think that all your models... Yeah, we have blue ones. Nick always buys them for the 3D printing stuff. And I had a bunch of them in my drawer, but well, I say a bunch, it was 3 of them. But I hate this, like this stresses me out, the fact that my hand is now awful. I'm already going through a phase where my hands are not having a good time. Like, I go tense sometimes, I get stressy, and then I've got like, all it takes is for like one of my nails to catch on something and have a tiny little burr on it, like tiny little hook, and then I have to make it smooth again, and I don't often have a nail file on me, and problems. You've only done a little bit of airbrush, but good lord, it's so sticky. Yeah, it's quite sticky. It's just, it gets in everything, and I really should be using like an airbrush station, but I've been, rather than doing that, I've just got the big extractor fan over my head that's on, that's sucking out all the well, most of the spray. Yeah, that'll do. Cool, that's fine. Right, what next? Oh, balls, I've just noticed something. Well, that can go ahead, that can go with the arms and the head. Okay, so I can't do that yet. I've just noticed she has like hip bits here between her like body short, like the body stocking thing and her shorts. And they are skin, red skin, so I need to do those. I do like how the legs are looking at the moment, to be honest. I have done all right on the shading. Not complaining, but yeah, I need to paint the arms and the head anyway, so it's that'll be later on, but the head isn't dry yet. I need to still sand the gap that I had to fill there. I managed to get some red on her boobs, but that's alright because her boobs are supposed to be red. I am really looking forward to painting her face. That's going to be so fun. Right, what am I going to do? I don't really know what to do next. I think next is going to be brushwork for a bit. And then... yeah, let's clean my airbrush. Let's do that. It's not very exciting to watch, but it's important. I don't really understand why airbrushing is so much more. I guess it's because it gets on everything. So every surface that it gets on is like a tiny bit of paint on it, just a tiny bit. So, yeah. My desk is full of... it almost looks like I've had a really bad nosebleed. It's not a nosebleed. It's airbrush time. Oh, everything's sticky. Sticky. You're like, no worries. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you, and thank you for the follow as well. That is huge. Huge. don't need to take the whole thing apart, just like the most important bits. Go drop your cup, why don't you? Good thing it's empty. It's cute, my dog is so tired. He has barely moved. Bless him. In the meantime, I will put my... this is scary having that up there, so I will put some legs for your viewing pleasure. While I clean my airbrush. Still quite dirty, so I'm glad I actually took it apart, because I'd be upset if I find myself trying to airbrush later this week and it's all sticky. Very purple nosebleed, yes, absolutely. I mean, I bet that if I blow my nose later, I will have some red in there. Should really be wearing a mask, but I should really be wearing a mask. I should really be using a airbrush station. Don't do what I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Please. Alternatively, inhale everything because we all float down here. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm expecting to. Yeah. Something is gonna get me. It's not gonna be old age, I don't think. Just noticed a tiny bit of gunk in here that I can't get out with my little bristly brush. So I used my needle. Clean enough. This tiny piece. You've started using those interdental brushes you get from the dentist. What, you mean these? Aldi sells them, and Lidl sell them occasionally. No, I say that, I lie, because I had to get these from Sainsbury's. Because Aldi never has them. They're supposed to have them, but they are in Lidl, but they don't. So yeah, I got mine from Sainsbury's. Say no's to the rescue. Yours are red. So the orange ones are the exact size of like I think 0.4 mil. These are slightly bigger, I believe. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the size. The orange ones are like the ones that were recommended to me by people who know these things. So I trust his judgment on that one. .5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have yellow ones and I have orange ones. Right, that is my airbrush clean. That feels good. Little drop in there. Give it a little spritz through to make sure it actually is clean and isn't going to go everywhere. Beautiful. Cool. That's fine and dandy. Right, so rather than now starting an entire new project with different colours or putting all the reds back in the airbrush and all of that, I am going to have an early finish tonight and clean up a bit over here. And we'll go raid someone. God. So dirty. Everything is so dirty. Oh, my hands feel horrible. Oh my god. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Captain. Captain. We hate it. Right, that was terrible. Ooh, head, don't fall over, please. Tail, don't break. I love those legs, they're really cool. Right, let's have a little look, see who we have out and about on the big old Twitcheroo. We have all... Oh, White Wolf! Mute. See if I can catch him before he catches me. 2 hours? Yeah. Let's go to White Wolf. Right. Looking forward to... Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm very curious. I've never done anything this big before, so it's very, yeah, it's interesting to see. Yeah, I have no idea yet. Hopefully it's going to go well, but who knows? Thank you all very much for the support, again, for spending time with me. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the help with my alerts, my redeems. Yeah, I'm gonna go raid White Wolf. He is properly amazing, so I hope you guys will all come with me and harass him for a little bit. And yeah. Have a lovely rest of your evening. See you all on Saturday, she said. Let me just double check that I'm not double booking myself. I might be dead Saturday because I'll be doing I said dead. I'll be doing a midnight release for 11th edition and going to help in the store in the morning. So I might be knackered. So I might. But I'll keep you guys in the loop. My plan is to still stream, possibly starting slightly later. But see you all later. Have a lovely rest of your day and the rest of your week. And let's go cause some trouble in White Wolf stream. Bye bye.